Well, good morning and greetings from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. Happy Saturday to you, and it's October. Can you believe this? Here we are, 10 months into the year, and holy cow, where did 2020 go to? Hopefully your day finds you well. Starting off, we got a little bit of sunshine, but some clouds in the horizon. Sunshine right now as of 9:45 a.m. in Midland. But you know what? I lived in the UP for a long time. Those sure do look like snow clouds. I don't think it's going to snow here today. No, it's not going to do that. However, it has snowed a little bit up in parts of the Upper Peninsula, so I've heard. A little bit of lake effect here and there, and bands coming through. Nothing sticking, but hey, here comes the wintertime. So happy Saturday, and thank you for being here. Hey, Jeff, how are you this morning? Steve T, good morning to you. And Jim, hey man, how's it going? Fallerville High, there we go. So we have got, I'd like to say we got a busy day, but I think it's going to be kind of laid back here today, but it might be a great day to do some crate digging. We had a lot of great new releases hit yesterday, as well as what has been described as a fairly stellar vintage vinyl drop, and we still do have a lot of those goodies left yesterday as well. Sean, good morning to you. Thank you for being here as well. So let's just get right to it. The new releases yesterday, we went through some of them very quickly, and one in particular, the Paul Rodgers with a lot of great guitarists I was hoping to get a chance to talk about, but we blew through them all yesterday, and it doesn't look like I'm going to get any more. I put in for that, but it was a tribute to Muddy Waters done by Paul Rodgers, and it was on music on vinyl, and it was colored vinyl, and it was limited edition, and I was going to try to save one for myself, and that didn't work because we did go through them fairly quickly. I'll let you know if we can get more, and hopefully we'll get a chance to talk about that. Sean, good morning to you too. Thank you for being here. A couple of other ones we did go through as well, but we do still have lots of great stuff left. On the reissue front, newly reissued with the... Now, look at this cover. I guess we'd have to go back and think there must have been a reason for censoring this cover once upon a time, but in this day and age, that seems fairly tame. Poisons open up and say, redone with the previously banned cover, and this is the new reissue done set out yesterday on translucent gold vinyl. We do have a few of these left as well. Didn't get one opened up, so hopefully the gold vinyl looks pretty cool, and it is translucent as it needs to be. This one, interesting. I'm not sure what to think. I have not listened to a lot of these online. I'll get a chance. I'll try to listen to some more today. But for you Queen fans and or you Adam Lambert fans, this might be just the thing. This is Live Around the World that came out yesterday from Queen and Adam Lambert on vocals. Limited edition red vinyl, first live album featuring 20 performances from around the world, and includes the entire Live Aid set performance from the firefight in Australia. They did a benefit to help with the wildfires there last year. Or was that this year? 2020 just does not drag out any further. It was mastered rather, half-speed mastered at Abbey Road, and it includes a 12-page souvenir booklet. So this is going to sound really great on the half-speed master, but it's got all the great Queen hits on there. Another one, Bites the Dust, Fat Bottom Girls, Don't Stop Me Now, Somebody to Love, Under Pressure, The Show Must Go On, Bohemian Rhapsody, Radio Gaga, Hammer to the Fall is on here, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, We Will Rock You, and We Are the Champions. So if you can get by knowing that this is not Freddie Mercury's voice singing these, and you're getting used to Queen with Adam Lambert on vocals, this might be a really cool thing to have as well. Chuck got that Paul Rodgers on CD years ago. Good stuff. I will agree. I listened to a little bit of it online yesterday too, Chuck. And that's why I'm going to try like heck to get some more of those. They went too fast. Good morning, Mr. Silk Man. How are you? Also, brand new yesterday, Dawes. Good luck with whatever. This is the new album from Dawes. The indie exclusive version, 180 gram, yellow marbled vinyl. For you Dawes fans, this is a collectible limited to 2,000 copies in the U.S., maybe worldwide, U.S. at least. 2,000 copies. We've got two of these sitting on the shelf right now if you want one of those. Okay, one of the ones that went by too quickly yesterday as well, and I thought that we'd have a couple around to talk about, is the new one from Roger Waters. It's a live one. They're calling this a soundtrack to the film by Sean Evans and Roger Waters, but they did release this on Blu-ray and DVD, but this is an album, and this is a great live album. This is the store copy that was opened up for quality control purposes and to add to the Floyd collection. So we're out of these currently, but I do believe that they're readily available, and I'll get a couple more in for next week. I know that at least one person has asked us to order them as well. But a triple LP, almost 2 hours of music from Roger Waters with a lot of great Pink Floyd stuff and some Waters stuff on his own as well. And it sounds great. One of my faves on this, by the way, is LP2 Side D. The entire side of the album, about 20 some odd minutes worth, is Dogs from the Animals LP. And they hit it just right. So Us and Them by Roger Waters. We'll get more of these in next week. On that note, this was just a couple weeks ago. We're out of these as well. So why am I showing it? Because I've got more of these coming next week. If you're looking at some Floyd stuff, Nick Mason's Saucer Full of Secrets with some other guest stars, but Nick Mason put on a Floyd show live at the Roundhouse from last year as well. This is a double LP, and this has got a lot of early Floyd stuff on it. I think we talked about this before, including Astronomy Domini, Lucifer Sam. One of my favorites is Fearless on here, and they do just a great job at this. Now, again, the vocals are different. This is just like the Queen record. If you can get your head wrapped around that this is not the Gilmore, Barrett, and or Waters vocals singing on Nick Mason's, this is also a really cool album. More of these coming next week as well. But if you're really in that Floyd fix and you want that third of the trilogy, I do have a copy of David Gilmour's Live at Pompeii, 2 gatefold jackets, a 4 LP set with a 24-page booklet. Get that before it goes into the quality control open purposes as well. All right, restocks from recent releases. We still have got a couple copies of The Weekend, WEEKND, After Hours, and I'm not sure if this is a colored vinyl version or not. I think it might be, but we do have a couple of those in stock if you are curious for that. The Bonamassa, Joe Bonamassa. I got another copy of New Day Now, the 20th anniversary edition, reissue of that came out a couple of weeks back, double LP, chock full of great blues. Another copy of the anniversary edition, I believe, of All American Rejects on colored vinyl as well, audiophile, limited colored vinyl, so we do have a copy of that in store as well. And we keep going through these things. I've got one left of the new Guns N' Roses Greatest Hits, came out a couple of weeks ago, first time on vinyl, has been released on CD, and includes the bonus track, Shadow of Your Love. Cool stuff from GNR if you are a fan of that. I got a copy of Maggie Rogers, indie stuff here. Heard it in a past life on 180 gram vinyl, if you are a fan. And as far as the Record Store Day, if you saw the post, we did get a couple of the Record Store Day Drop 2 releases back in, including, I think we've got one left of the Hootie and the Blowfish. And there was a lot of, we had one copy of Coolio on the day of the drop last week, a week ago today, of Coolio's Gangsta's Paradise. These showed up. I didn't think we were going to get any more, but we do have more of these right now. So the 25th anniversary limited edition on red vinyl with bonus cuts. A very limited edition. When these things are gone, they're gone, and you can only find them then on eBay for 5 times what we're asking for them here. So grab one if you will. Good morning, Mother. How are you up north? All is well, hopefully. All right, on a different note, these are still sealed reissues, but they have been very hard to find of late. Smashing Pumpkins stuff on vinyl, especially the early stuff, is very rare and very expensive, but it's also gotten to the point where some of the reissues, while also very expensive, are also kind of hard to find for us stores and getting them. They're constantly back ordered, and when we get them, it takes a while, and then you can only get 1 or 2 copies of them. So I do have a copy now again of Siamese Dream from Smashing Pumpkins, turned into a double LP. Great album from them. But more interestingly enough is the fact that we were able to land a copy of Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. This thing is awful hefty, and it comes in at 99 bucks plus tax, but it is a 4 LP. Originally album remastered and reissued. 4 LPs, 180 gram vinyl with 2 books featuring personal notes, photos, lyrics, and more, including Bullet with Butterfly Wings, Tonight, Tonight, and Zero. So we had one of these were ordered. We picked up a couple, and I just decided to get 2 because they've been so hard to find. You look on Discogs, these things are way up there as well. So you got a week before I list this on Discogs for a little bit more if you want to grab it here in the store. So some cool stuff from the Pumpkins. Finally, and this was not in yesterday's video because it came in late, and we're still kind of working on this. I don't have a price tag on it yet, but we're very, very proud to announce that we have got a rare one in the store today. MacArthur, too. MacArthur, the 70s group from Saginaw. This is their second album, and these are really hard to come by. We've got a MacArthur reissue. It's a Spanish reissue in there that's not worth a lot, but still is kind of cool. But this is an original press, the only vinyl press of MacArthur's second album. And I should have looked up where and when this was, but it was from Bay Music. And I'd have to look up as far as when, but we landed this yesterday, and it's going to get a fairly hefty price tag. If you're interested, stop by and talk to me today or send a note, and we can talk about this. But this is a rare one. Oh, and did I mention it's also sealed? There's some rips in the shrink wrap, but for all intent and purposes, and some scuffs on that under that. But this is a sealed MacArthur 2. It's in the triple digits. I don't want to shock you, but contact me here at the store and we can talk. We'll have this worked out, cataloged and priced here probably later today. And if it's still around, we'll put it in the video. But it is a rarity, and it's a cool one here to have at the store. And that's another one too. Eventually, a week or two, this will go up on Discogs, but I wanted to give you folks a crack at it first if we've got a serious Michigan music collector, mid-Michigan hard rock music collector here that wants to take a look at that first. So some cool stuff. Rick, good morning. Greetings from Grand Rapids. Hello, sir. Hopefully you are doing well. All right, so that is a quick look at what we've got. I'm going to wrap things up here, but we wrapped up the Record Store Day Drop 2 a week ago, and things went very, very well. Excuse me. And we're getting ready to do drop number 3 coming up on October, I believe it's 24th. Not the last Saturday, but close to the last Saturday in October. There's a lot of cool stuff coming up in that drop as well, so stay tuned to this page, and we will let you know when we start getting things. But on the heels of that, and I hope that we're not going to be suffering from RSD exclusive fatigue at some point. I know that's a danger, but right after the October drop, we're already prepping now for Record Store Day, Black Friday. We got the word yesterday. We knew this was coming, but got the official word from the Record Store Day folks yesterday that Black Friday is a go coming up in November, the day after Thanksgiving. Things are going to be different all over, obviously, with the Black Friday shopping. I hear some of the big box stores are not going to be open on Thanksgiving. Oh, the humanity of that. But as of now, things look like they're going to move forward with Record Store Day, Black Friday. They're going to begin soliciting titles to us next week, which I would imagine will also be when the list of the Black Friday titles will be made public. So when we find out, you'll find out. We'll share it on the page as soon as that's ready to go. And we're going to start right in to do this all over again. We're going to do drop 3 the way that we did the first 2 drops, limiting the number of people in the store at a time and all the precautions in place. It has worked well for those first 2. It'll work well for this one. And by all intent and purposes, I believe that we're going to be doing Black Friday the same way, limiting the number of people in store. Because it's November and because it's Michigan, we don't really want you guys waiting in line. So we'll be passing out numbers and on Black Friday, again, to limit the people, but also to keep you from having to stand outside in what's sure to be Michigan November weather, late November. So Bill says he has a copy of MacArthur too, if anyone wants to hear it. That's a good one too. Thanks, Bill. And Dude Alert. Sorry, Steve. Dude's not here today. Just me. Sorry about that, man. So that is what we know about Black Friday. We should look for those titles coming out soon, probably next week, but we'll keep our fingers crossed. And then Drop 3 is on its way very, very soon as well. So with that, I am going to set you guys off to your Saturday, and hopefully you will have a good one. If it includes stopping by the Wasteland to peruse through our collection of new and vintage vinyl, please do so. We are at 716 George Street, just north of downtown. Well, just north, being about 5 blocks or so. Road is open and looking good, and so we're all good to go here. Stop by and see us. I'll be here today from now until 6 p.m., and then we're open again tomorrow, our regular hours from 12 noon until 5 p.m. Closed again on Monday, Tuesday per normal, then back at it again next Wednesday when we'll hopefully have more of those Roger Waters and Nick Mason in as well, and we'll keep trying to get some of the other goodies. So until then, hope to see you guys out here today. I hope you have a great Saturday. Enjoy yourselves, and we will talk to you next time from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. Thanks a lot.